Hey everyone, it's Bro 3 and I'm here, and this is my review for Cleaner, the new film directed by Martin Campbell, and starring Daisy Ridley, Taz Skylar, and also Clive Owen in the lead roles. Now, when it comes to Martin Campbell's career, he's directed two of the best ever Bond films in that franchise's history. GoldenEye, which happened to be Pierce Brosnan's first ever foray as Bond, and also, ironically, the first ever foray for Daniel Craig as Bond, Casino Royale. Now, both of those movies are excellent, and some of his other movies that he's directed in the past are very, very good as well. But I feel like in recent years, or probably in the last decade and a half, his films have been very shaky at best. And I feel like Martin Campbell is still a very good director in terms of his visual representation of like action. I think he's a very visceral director at times when it comes to showing action. But I feel like the budget in this film kind of betrays the movie's potential. The movie starts off very promisingly, and I really like Daisy Ridley's character. And I think that Daisy Ridley is a promising action star. I think that she needs to get some bigger roles in the future because, again, after Star Wars, I'm very, very surprised that she never took off in terms of her career. I think she's very charismatic, very good in this respective role. And I think obviously she is the main highlight of this movie. And as a star vehicle for an action thriller, I think she does a really good job. But the problem with this movie is that the budget is kind of small. And you can tell because they're trying to do a Die Hard type of situation here. But pretty much the only action sequences that involve Daisy Ridley's character come nearly at the last quarter or so of this film. This is an hour and a half, and she's only really in the action for the last 20 minutes or so because, again, she's a cleaner that is stuck outside, and she's kind of like an onlooker as all the things are happening inside the building. But yeah, I think because of the budgetary constraints, this movie could not hit to the potential that it deserved to be. And I think that if it had a bigger budget, this could have been a nice knockoff Die Hard film. But sadly, I give this film a 6 out of 10. It could have been better, but it's kind of betrayed because, again, the budget wasn't there. But yeah, it does pass the time, though. It's not a horrible movie. It's just, sadly, the money kind of makes it bogged down in a certain way. But yeah, 6 out of 10. And once you've seen the film, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Cleaner.